Welcome back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. We are finally at the very end. Once I go up these stairs, we are actually going to be in the throne room of the High Priest Hargon, where we're going to have the final boss battle of the game and finally restore peace and tranquility to the world. So I did go ahead and heal up all my characters. Ended up using up the prayer rings to restore MP for Prince of Canuck and the Princess of Moonbrook. So with that, all that we have left to do is, well, beat the boss of the game. So let's do it. All right. He just wants to get right to it. That's fine by me. So obviously he is, the High Priest Hargon, boss of the game. He's going to use some magic spells on us. Nothing different from how we would normally fight him. As always, try and stay on the high end of your HP. Obviously, that Kaboom spell can do in the 60s to each of the characters. So I can probably I can take at least 2 hits to my weakest character, which is the Princess of Moonbrook. I am generally going to go ahead and just keep healing her, preferentially, if I need to. Obviously, I've got the heal spell with Prince of Canuck as well. I can let my Prince of Middenhall drop a bit lower, and then just cast full heal with him later on. The other two, I can just use the mid heal, and that's generally going to be a pretty good way of getting through them. Since he's using spells, your Kabuff really isn't all that useful. But other than that, just go ahead and take him down. One thing you could have done with the very first turn is I could have cast Kasap on him, but I decided not to do that this time around. And yeah, that's because I actually just blatantly forgot to try it. But that's okay. So hopefully this next turn, Princess of Moonbrook will be able to go first, and then I'll just cast full heal on the Prince of Middenhall. Thank God. All right, there we go. We're sitting pretty. All right, there we go. Hargon is defeated. End of the game. We can walk away. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We know that's not the end of the game. We played through the first one. And here we go. Malroth, Lord and Master of Destruction. So with that, Hargon sacrifices himself. And now all of a sudden we can't leave. Uh-oh, there's some hidden mysterious force at work. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go ahead and heal up. We'll just cast mid-heal on each of our characters. And you can probably guess what's about to happen, considering he just sacrificed himself to the God of Destruction. We're about to have that boss battle. So go ahead and keep trying to leave. There's nowhere to go. Starting to see some cracks appear in the throne room. And here he is, the God of Destruction himself, Malroth. I think his name was Sidroth in the older versions, but as you can imagine, this is going to be a far more difficult battle. Same strategy, stay on the high end of your HP. He can deal some serious damage. It's going to be a bit of a long grind, so I probably won't take the liberties that I took in that first round, where I let the Prince of Middenhall drop down that low. I'm probably going to be doing some more healing with the Prince of Canuck in this battle, but let's hit it. one thing I probably should have done right off the bat was actually cast Kabuff with the Prince of Canuck and Kasap with the Princess of Moonbrook. That was my mistake, so hopefully we'll be able to real quick recover from that one. And thankfully, everything worked out in terms of speed, so let's just keep going. Alright, so now that he's cast Kabuff, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Kasap one more time, just so that we can take him down. Yeah, so that one that one hurt. What I'm gonna do at this point is I'm actually gonna, you know what? We got the Yggdrasil leaf. Gonna go ahead and use that on the Prince of Canuck. Gonna go ahead and cast Full Heal on the Prince of Middenhall, and with that we should be good. There we go. Everyone came back. So that right there, that's why you want the Prince of Middenhall to be holding that Yggdrasil leaf, because otherwise, you know, he wouldn't be able to restore anyone. He wouldn't be able to cast Kazing. The other two can, so just keep that in mind. From here on out, probably going to preferentially let the Prince of Middenhall get hit and let his health drop a little bit lower, healing the other two instead, just so that if need be, I can cast that Kazing spell. And since he used Kabuff, I'm going to go ahead and heal with the Prince of Canuck and cast Kasap with the Princess of Moonbrook. So this is where I'm just going to let the Prince of Middenhall drop down a bit lower and instead heal up the Princess of Moonbrook. And as long as our MP holds out, this is really just the strategy that's going to carry us to the end. We can keep this up for quite a while. Clearly, I'm not even halfway through my MP on the Prince of Canuck and Princess of Moonbrook. So clearly, you know, I leveled up enough for this battle. Obviously, otherwise this would be one heck of a battle. And obviously, you know, he's already taken me down quite a bit. But this is truly a testament of how much grinding really does help. decided I was going to get in an extra hit with the Prince of Canuck. And with that, we have defeated Malroth. That is the end. I promise there are no more boss battles after this. There we go. And with that, the flames are extinguished. And Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, is defeated. With that, peace shall reign over the land once more. And there was the voice of the legendary hero. With that, Hargon's castle is destroyed. So at this point, you know, you could cast spells. I'm actually going to go ahead and walk over to that shrine. Just kind of taking a victory lap at this point. You've earned it. That's one heck of a battle. Obviously, you know, we trained real hard, trained real long for it. So it's really something to be proud of. We'll come here. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this guy. All right. So with that, I'm just going to hop in here, take this warp tile back home. Don't actually remember where this pops me out. Oh, here we go. All right. So you could just cast Zoom. I want to talk to some of the people. Once again, if you watched through the first playthrough, the playthrough of Dragon Quest 1, you'll know that after you defeat the Dragonlord, you can go around the entire world and you can talk to people. And you know they recognize that the evil in that one, it was the Dragonlord. In this one, Hargon and Malroth are destroyed, pieces restored to the land. So it's kind of cool just walking around, going to some of your favorite characters throughout the game, and just seeing what they have to say now that the world is saved. There's actually one guy that I want to go check out, and that is in the old town of Osterfair, which in this one is called Durkendor. There we go. I want to go talk to the fortune teller real quick. If you remember, you know, there was one guy in here who, if you ever got lost, if you ever got stuck, you could come talk to him, and he would kind of point you in the direction of the next sigil or whatever village you needed to go to. There's nothing there. Oh well. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and make my way back to Middenhall Castle. And notice everyone's gone. Where'd everybody go? And here they are. Here is our triumphant return. You got all the guards here to greet us. Let's go talk to the king. So now that we've defeated the Dark Lord, you are now named King. King of Middenhall, King of Laurasia. So congratulations, hail to the king. Well, that's it, folks. Again, thank you so much for watching through. Thanks for sticking through to the end. I think this is 22 videos. It's been a couple, well, it's been several hours worth of video. Not to mention all the hours off screen of training up and getting the videos put together. So a lot of work went into it. I sincerely appreciate you sitting through it, watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like buttons and subscribe. Um, After this, I'm actually going to be playing through my favorite game of all time, which is Dragon Quest III. To be honest, that's the main one that I wanted to do a playthrough of. Didn't feel it'd be right to do playthrough of Dragon Quest III without playing through Dragon Quests 1 and 2. So let me just tell you how excited I am to start playing through the third one. Obviously, 2 is so much larger than number 1, and 3 is so much larger than number 2. So there's a whole lot to unpack in that one. It gets a lot more complex, gets a lot more in depth. It's going to be customizable parties. You can change classes and characters throughout. It's a phenomenal game. Once again, it's my favorite game of all time. So please stay tuned and watch through the playthrough of Dragon Quest III. Again, I am John Finkston. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for watching through. Congratulations on, if you've been playing through this with me, congratulations on having beaten Dragon Quest II.